Yes, Lonesome, I'm up. I'm up. Yes, man. I'm talking to a U.S. citizen, a returning resident of Jamaica in St. Thomas, live in St. Thomas, right? And we get to understand the police in St. Thomas are giving hell. So, listen, I gotta make him talk, you know. And I gotta show the police them where I give him hell. I want to hear what I go and feel because we get to understand people broken him home, broken his home. Him catch one of the criminal, pass him over to the police, but yes, still them want to charge him. And one bag of things are going. But listen, it's a US citizen we are talking about. And you can hear some of the police name them and we're going to show them face. So US Embassy, one of the citizen, St. Thomas police are trying to get rid of him. Yeah? Welcome, sir. How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, man.
But not too good, you know. Not too good because, you know, I'm having some serious problem here.
You're a US citizen, right?
Yes, I returned from the US to Jamaica.
Yes, but you're still a US citizen.
Yeah, I'm still a US citizen with my family.
Okay. So you just want, you know, they're returning resident, but you're still US citizen. Just make them know clear. So what took place? What really transpired with you and the Morant Bay police or St. Thomas police and all? What really transpired up there?
Well, my house was robbed. I was on the farm at the time, and when I got the phone call from home that, you know, somebody break in.
Yes.
So I was, you know, go home. When I go home, we see where they climb me upstairs and break in. We caught one of the suspect, and we handed him over to the police. The next day they came on crime team unit and do them work and whatever. A month later, them come and lock me up and charge me.
For what?
Huh?
Why them charge you? And you somebody breaking into your house? Why them charge you?
Them claim to say I beat the suspect.
You beat a suspect in your house, yes, and them charge you.
Yes.
For beat a suspect in your house. That funny, because I see them a beat people when I do them nothing, you know. And man in your house. You use a license for your molar, right?
Yes.
So you could have do anything in your house because you don't know if your life in danger, but them claim you beat a suspect and I charge you when a man come break in your house. So you're going to in there.
Hand the suspect to them.
Yeah, you handed over the suspect to them. So you stick him up on the mobile, all right. And what happened? Yeah, man. Finish giving me the rundown.
After they arrested me, and they went up there, when they hand over the suspect they come and do the investigation. And the house, the fingerprint that still was left on the upstairs wall because it was glass, apparently the glass cut one of the suspects. So they said they couldn't test it, that Detective Kelly.
Detective Kelly.
They don't have nothing to check it. Yes, they don't have nothing to check it. But 4 police officers came. One was Williams and one was Kelly. I don't remember the other 2 names. When them take my fingerprint now when they leave it, my family at the house, they couldn't take the fingerprint because she have to go out to go, you know, do something. So they tell her to come to the station the next day. Yeah, so she said, okay, they took my fingerprint. They was complaining that they're hungry, you know, because they was there for a couple hours. And they was complaining because they said their house big, you know, bombard. That's what they said.
Your house big, no bombard.
Yes, I didn't have no food. So I give them drinks and I give them money to buy lunch. And they leave.
So you have to give, hold on, so you have to give them money for buy lunch. Them for come to them work.
Yeah, I give them money to buy lunch.
Them hungry.
You know, they're courtesy. They didn't ask me for it.
Yeah, but them say them hungry though. And the house big, so them are complain. All right. Yes. All right.
So when they left, you know, about 2 weeks later, they called my wife and said they have a new lead. That is Kelly and one named Wilson. About 9:30 the night, to what I'm hearing, I didn't trust them anymore. So what I did, I called a friend to come over. And the friend come over. When they come, we let them inside the house. They park the car inside the driveway. So, you know, Wilson was interested in wanting to know where the break-in happened. So I said the break-in happened at the front. he was interested, still push it, he want to see the back, what the back looks like. So he came around to the back, say, okay then, no problem. So we go outside and he go in his car, and he took up a flashlight, put on his forehead, and he came around to the back. And that time my family inside with Kelly, also my friend. So man was running for about half an hour, he not saying nothing. I ended up one up on his gun, so I was just focusing on the fence. I've been saying to myself, what this guy up to? So he was there, then he said, all right, we'll go back inside, we'll go back in. They left, they say, all right, you know, they make a phone call and they left. 2 weeks again, 2 weeks later from that incident, then they came by the house and called my wife, said, we husband, you know, we husband. So the wife said, you know, when do? We have a warrant out for arrest. So when same time we drive, you know, the wife says, see my come here, you want to talk to him? When we take the phone back, that it was Kelly on the phone. Oh, come to the station. And don't let me have to come to you and make you embarrassed. The same embarrassed for what? I ain't do nothing wrong. 4 of them came there. Come by the house, and I had my car, Kelly, Johnson, Wilson, and Barnes.
So Kelly,
come to the station, boy. Come to the station.
A boy you up to? I call a boy.
You drive behind you.
Okay.
So we go up on the pastor and tell the pastor, say, you know, then tell we come at the station at about in a little dust. Or after 6:7. When pastor said, don't go, because to what you're hearing, if you go, then you're gonna be in problem. You never know. So I call him back and tell him that I'm coming to the station in the morning. If it's okay, then he said yes. 10 o'clock in the morning with my attorney. I hired an attorney and I went there. He asked me all these questions. May I try to kill the family? I may beat the family. And I said, how could that possible? I'm at the farm every day. I don't have time. They only take out a few liquor out of the house and bicycle and phone. They don't worth a life.
So the boy, so hold on. So I'm come to you for your phone, bicycle and food and them things that them broken at your house. And he must say, he might tell you something different. Okay.
Yeah, so when I'm going, they might tell me something different. So one time I'm at the station, when they don't talk, I don't say nothing, because the lawyer tell me not to say anything. I just sit there and listen to them. And they tell the lawyer, so they cannot arrest me. The lawyer said, why? Because there is no arresting officer, is not there. I should come back at 6 o'clock. The night, come back at 6 o'clock in the evening. So that time I go on the phone and call Latouche. And Latouche tell me, say, listen, I'm going to call the station, make a lot of noise. So grab your family, grab what you can grab and leave the house. I still come out to leave my house and go stay in a hotel for 4 days in Kingston. Stay at the hotel for 4 days, leave my home because of what been happening to me. Which thought that should never happen because I done nothing wrong.
You know done nothing wrong. No. Somebody breaking on your house. You see people don't understand this.
When come to St. Thomas, when we come to St. Thomas, they come on the farm looking for me. Yeah, they come on the farm looking for me. The workers, they tell me that they come on the farm, police come on the farm looking for me like I'm a criminal. Yes, come on the farm. I'm here about this farm, bought truck, bought tractor, trying to create job for the system. You understand? I didn't return to Jamaica and sit down. And right now I'm talking to you, I'm on the farm right now. I'm in the farmhouse. If we can't hear the echo in the background because it's empty. Nobody here.
Yes. So you create employment where Jamaica short, short enough of that. And as a returning resident, and also use a US citizen same way. Tell them, because they don't understand this, So we make US aware of what they do to you. So tell me something. This guy, let me just show this one in the khaki clothes. Who is him?
His name is Gary Griffith.
This is a system.
While the incident was going on, I heard about it because from the suspect. Because when they were questioning the suspect, when they let him go, and I went because it's my neighbor, he's not no stranger. He's my neighbor. So I went there to talk to him and his mother because I was trying to send him to school. He was the only kid in the neighborhood who wasn't going to school. Yes, so I tried to send him to school, you know, make him get the education before he turned out to be bad.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Me and my wife went up there and, you know, tried to send him to school. So I talked to the parents. So I went to the mother and talked to the mother because the mother know me.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that's when he break down and start to call names. Because he hugged me up to when he talked to me. And he started to tell me everything was going on. He mentioned Griffo. That's what they call him, Griffo.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, who names him? Because I didn't know this man. You know, I'm not a street person. I return here and I go straight to work.
Mm-hmm.
As I say, I'm on the farm. When I leave from the farm, it's night sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't go to bar. I don't go to club. I don't go to party. So I don't know these people. So when he mentioned Griffo, me asked him, who is that? He said, I know the big police boy out there, out that bar. He said, no. That's how I know Mr. Griffiths. His name called it this thing.
What it call up? What them call him name and say? What them say about him?
Him say, I him involved in the robbery. So I say, how that big policeman became involved in a robbery? Man, you lying to me, man. He said, no, I'm not lying. So that's when we started to ask him, when you take this stuff, where the stuff them go? And he started to highlight it where the stuff them go. Go from Pat to Barry G, and from Barry G to Raj. He started to name out everybody.
Oh.
Yes. And he said, 2 policemen that came in the house involved in it. And I said, which 2 policemen? He said, first he tell me, say, 1 shot, 1 tap.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it's after him started to talk and he realized him attack, that's when the arrest come about. I said, we beat it. Anything we get from him, we beat it out of him.
Oh, the information. So you talk to him. You talk to him in front of your mama. Your wife was there. Your wife was there.
Yes.
And them say you anything you get from him, you beat it out of him.
Yes.
That don't make no sense. All right. So what them talking don't make no sense. So who this other one now? The one with him stand up there in a thing the shirt, blue and white, like a little girl hug him up at the face eye. Who him?
Well, he the one that, you know, word on the street that he the one that sent somebody come and kill me one day. I was homesick with the flu.
Yeah.
And the alarm was going off like crazy. Didn't know who it was. I thought it was, you know, my family coming home. It was her birthday that day. When I opened the door, it was this man with a long iron coming at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I discharged my firearm and he got injured and he ran away.
Mm.
So that's how that man name get called in it.
And this is the next police. I'm feeling him calling a
Yeah,
that.
that's the next police. I don't know him.
Okay. All right. So tell me something now. So after you discharge a firearm, them come and get a firearm too. And give it back.
Yes, they came and they come and get the firearm and they take me to the station and they asked me question. And I, you know, I was telling them that don't ask me question because I already know exactly what is taking place. Because I learned about Johnson that Johnson have ties to the one that come to the house.
Okay. So this one now, let me show the next one face. Can I show on the face, you know? I remember I know about Moran Police and everything. I know about the place. Remember some Center Mass my place, yeah? But me just show on the face because I talk to the US citizen. Me just remind you know. Yeah, because I overstep on the bound. All right. Let me just show the next face. The one you know, the one that stand up like him there building. Who is him?
He the one that dropped my wall one night also with Kelly.
With
I watched
Kelly.
them with shotgun. They have some long object in their hand.
Shotgun.
They dropped the wall one night and the alarm go off on him and he went to the station and go talk about it. That's how I know him and the person sent me a picture. If I know this man.
Okay. So him. So the one of them are police, me sure. All right. All right. So the one named Kelly.
One big organization.
All right, so I'm going to play the one named Kelly. I may have some question about Kelly because Kelly said we might move from rude boy to police. And this is where we are run from. We don't want a rude boy and police. I mean, you know, here, by my own, Kelly, you're here by your own admittance. I'm a bike thing. Remember, I'm a detective. We know you're paid. I'm a bike thing. I'm a other story. I'm a all kind of things. You're a young boy. Young local youth. Say him born poor. He grew up poor. Just listen to him. But, and look for him age. I'm a detective now. Him not no, him not them we up net strike, but just hear more what him have. Oh, him accumulate the money for own these things. We have to ask the question, yeah? Just listen here.
Kelly, stick around for his amazing story. I'm Archibald. He's a self-styled former rude boy turned police officer / businessman with a line of ventures in St. Thomas.
You hear? Here again.
He's a self-styled former rude boy turned police officer / businessman with a line of ventures in St. Thomas, which some call the Forgotten Parish. But what makes that story even more extraordinary is the incident that prompted all this. A massive accident on the way home from the airport, his car dangling over a cliff and his life, as they say, flashing before his eyes. My guest is Horan Kelly. Stick around.
Look for a look young youth. I'm a detective. But me, I have more than 3 business places now. Bike shop, other shop. You might talk about it.
For his amazing story. I'm Archibald.
All right, so I could just go.
Horan Kelly, welcome to Profile.
Blessings, Chief.
So you've been in the media recently because of your inspiring story of turning around your life from being a so-called rude boy to now being a...
You look for a baby this, you know. Not just detective, but baby. But him have much different business up there, so film pay una give him that. And him a tell the same come from a poor humble background. See? And him a fly out all over the place. Them people here, you have to put an eye to them. See, that's how I listen to the returning resident, man. How long you live in this state for, sir?
I live in the state for almost 30 years.
30 years. All right.
An entrepreneur and a police officer, and you own and operate a series of businesses in St. Thomas, including an auto parts.
No, you hear that, people? Just that alone, I want to hear from him and him compound profile and a profile. You have to run film profile. You have to run in profile. This can go so, and like he does, auto parts tour. When you have auto parts tour and a little bit of money that you have to import parts and them thing there, you know. You own an auto parts tour. But me have detective sergeant bedroom and them can't all make ends meet. Him are just a detective. See? You have detective who can make ends meet, but auto parts tour that are millions of dollars. Bike shop. You know enough money like how my bedroom can me buy 2 bikes from Basil, you know, me have me 600. My katana, I made have a scooter when I buy from Basil. You know, Basil start from up in a thing there, up near the hill there. You see him? And come down right at thing the road where them kill him. Right off Courtney Walsh Drive, them call it this, you see? So me buy 2 bikes from Basil. But them man that take long to build up them thing. You understand, Basil? Them virgin and one auto parts tour. Look at you, look at this. And them come from a poor background. Listen him again.
Stick around for his amazing story. I'm Archibald.
So boy, here we are one.
Horan Kelly, welcome to Profile.
Blessings, Chief.
So you've been in the media recently because of your inspiring story of turning around your life from being a so-called rude boy to now being an entrepreneur and a police officer. And you own and operate a series of businesses in St. Thomas, including an auto parts store, a bike shop, a salon. A
series of business him own. How much more police have a series of business like this? Young look a youth. That look like more like my son, you know, man. You know, young youth. Could be your son, you know? And him have the whole of the same, I tell the same I come from, where I come from. Poor. Nah, nothing. He might say it out of my own mouth. And them now investigate him for this. Eh?
You look at where you've come from and where you are now. How do you feel?
It's just blessing, you know?
Blessing.
Just God.
God.
And his blessings. Nothing more.
Nothing more than just absolute blessings.
Just God.
Now, part of the reason people are interested in this story and they've been talking about it is, as we say, the origins of the story, the rude boy aspect. But in many ways, what you're doing now has been a change because of what happened in 2017. So that's actually where I want to start. I want to talk about that car crash that took place in 2017.
Me no want to start from the car crash. More you waiting myself time more. Let me hear this.
There were doubts, but the willpower and the money.
You know why you hear that? All right, more yeah,
So
sir.
entrepreneurship, inspiration for turning your life around, or rather, changing your path again to entrepreneurship.
Yes, because I see it as a second chance at life. So being here thinking it's a second chance, I'm just trying to make well of the chance.
By the way, people, are 2017 in my class, 2017, and I'm going to entrepreneurship. So it's a young youth, 2017, now 222. Come out here and make on the part there when him crash, 2017, and then him open all these things between after him come out after the crash. That means almost 2018, 19 are coming up. In 2-3 years, him have all these things. Get all these money if you have all these wealth. That alone questionable for your police. But them do nothing. US want to take note of this. I could have say what I say. I'm not sure it's 2017 him crash. Can we take note of things, you know? Listen.
I receive.
What are you doing now?
Try to inspire others. Try to propel my family forward and myself.
Hold on.
Try to create something that I never thought I could. Seeing that coming from the way in the country, in the deep rural era, where it's almost impossible to see people doing that. That is.
All time one mouth. It's almost impossible. Okay, all right? Because you have no body for back, no backings or nothing, you know. It's almost impossible going to the police force. Good boy, going to the police force and you have all these things. Okay, good. All
not
right.
from run of my neck of the place where I'm from, but as a result of the mindset and person that you are around that doing same or even doing better, that helps you to propel.
Person you're around, seeing and do better, tells you to propel, but seeing doing what? What kind of person?
The mindset and person that you are around that doing same or even doing better,
doing
that
same
helps you to propel and push your brain and enhance it to push on.
What was it
I'm
about
not
that
giving an answer,
moment?
nothing, you know. So if the person when him around, when see I do some things that are doing better, it enhance your brain and do better. Remember, you have your money. The bank now gonna lend you no money. You have a parts store, you have a bike shop, and you have other things, salon and them thing there. In a space of maybe 2-3 years. Parts store, like Michelle Auto Parts and them thing that him own in a St. Thomas. You must be kidding me. I young look at you this. See? People fight. And remember, by the way, him does I tell you, say, where him come from him now, nothing. Not my word, female word. And him the profile I brag with it. Yeah, man.
That made you say, I have to do this. I have to change. I have to do something different.
Because being in a circumstance where it's the first I'm going into a MRI machine, and that MRI machine it looked like something I see in the movies where you see people dead and go to heaven, that bright light, and seeing that and
when I go to MRI machine, I'm not seeing a bright light like I say, but remember go and listen.
Experiencing all that and the difficulty and the struggle, because I wouldn't say I didn't struggle. I struggled and I suffered. And I suffered a lot. Even though I'm talking to you, I still can feel pain from it, because it's more of a mental game. And seeing that the training I received in police training about getting in.
So this is a young youth, you know. So remember me could hear when him in that thing there, 2017. Remember
Some interest.
The car was hanging off the cliff.
Me just see
On
what
reaching
that
in St.
Car crash that took place in 2017. You were headed from the airport, and what happened?
In 2017,
2017.
I was heading from the airport, flying from New York.
In 2017.
So 2017 year when I come from New York. Same day I work where some people can't make ends meet, but them can't fly up and down and people don't have the money. Not have the money. And fly from New York. After I'm crash, can them think him cripple, and then come out of the crash, so I'm up in the whole of them business place here. And you give a returning resident trouble. You hear that? Them for dig up your file. You depend profile, the file need to dig up. This is foolishness.
You were headed from the airport, and what happened?
In 2017, I was heading from the airport, flying from New York to Montego Bay, and up and reaching in St. Thomas along.
People, You are flying from New York. The closest airport for you just come from New York. You don't go, yeah? You don't go Norman Monday because right I have a view about this as I reach out 11 mile, 12 mile at St. Thomas today. Yeah? As you reach Grand Spen and you reach Yalas and Pamphit as you go through White Houses, Rosal, when same crash, in the Moran Bay. So you go through Berlin there, so doing the pen, pass Goodyear there, so you're the church car and you reach which part if I there so you reach there, so. So why that fly go down there so if you drive way from down there so if you come up? All that no make no sense neither, you know. You might fly from New York and you have the closest airport just down the road there, so and you drive 100 miles from way down Mobile, fly go down there and then drive come way up. That don't make sense. That is the next red flag. Them take people for that, you know. Please see him again. 2017 and then in mash up same knife change them up in all these things. Parts store.
Car crash that took place in 2017. You were headed from the airport, and what happened?
In 2017, I was heading from the airport, flying from New York to Montego Bay.
Why?
And upon reaching in St. Thomas along the Roselle Main Road.
People, that alone a red flag. Police I command, that alone a red flag. Because on a Mobile, nothing used to go through down there. Who are work down there? See? You fly, go down there, so if you drive, come from down there, so if you go St. Thomas. And now man, they just right down the road. Morant Bay from downtown. Let me show you close in there. No, Morant Bay from downtown is 32 miles. 32 miles. You got to travel, if you go down from down Mobile, if you go to town 100 miles. Plus the next 32. So you put on 100 miles per the 30, even if you are going to Morant Bay itself. You put on that. Can I say the Roselle, you know? That after you go to White House, you go down where you see the fall, Roselle there so. And the gas place where them have up on the right hand before you go in Berlin. The same crash. I must up there so because if I don't move with the fall there, you cannot dangle over and carry over for a drop over in a petty pit. Because I know the place good. See? And when I said to me, it was a lot of red flag. 2017. So what you say with him now? Because the guy a young youth here, when me hear about all kind of things and all kind of store, no parts store. Me don't know the police are driving my detective. Eh? All right. Tell me, what you say about him now, Carla? Talk to me.
Well, with Kelly now, Kelly is a slash rude boy, and that's why he's been off a return residency. Once you come here and you have something, you come with something, then target you are a target. I'm not the first one, and I can guarantee you I won't be the last because the authority is not doing anything about it. You understand? Because they say I'm off money. Let me tell you outright. That's why they target me and come after me because of money.
When you hear this US,
money.
Them targeting one of your citizens because him have money. You understand? So them come to your house and tell your house big. You give people work, you buy your tractors and everything. So what Kelly going with? Finish tell me what am I going with? No.
Yeah, when he come there in doing work, then after when I get Mr. Latouche and we go sit down with the soup,
yes.
With the arrest, I said the arrest is supposed to go on because I ain't do nothing wrong. So we sit down with the soup. He tell the soup I was uncooperative. Uncooperative mean I run them out of the work, out of the house. They didn't do their work. You hear me say? We have to call my wife and tell him, say, come here. When you come to the station, will you tell me, say, that she go to the section and do her fingerprint? And my file fell down and the police said to him, officer said to him, see your husband file it. So how come you not do it was uncooperative and you get my fingerprint? Come to learn that they were trying to kill the youth and put my fingerprint on it at the crime scene. They couldn't draw me in. The goal was to draw me in to collect money from me. That was the goal. So they think at the time they think I was, scared. Man, give in to them, their demand. You understand? So I want to go get Mr. Latouche and that will spoil everything. And then when he done tell the soup like him have the audacity to come outside and tell me, say, boy, he's sorry. Sorry for what?
Somebody tell us I'm sorry.
Yes. And he was the one who was trying to get doctor paper for the youth. He said me beat the youth, me prove it in a court.
Yeah, but for you.
There's a lot of things to the story, you know.
So wait, but on, so the youth in your house. And I say beat youth.
Three of them, one of them,
three of them. And you have realized the firearm now.
The police, that's what the youth tell me, say.
Them working with the police and them, so them are come after you. Because I don't see nobody are blocking a people place and you have realized the firearm with your life in a danger and them not use it. You don't use it. You all, much of them you hold for the night. One, you have to escape.
Only one of them.
Okay, you can find one at a time.
I hand him over to an inspector.
Yes.
The inspector come and take him out of the yard, carry him out of the gate, and put the handcuff on him. And then one next police officer come in a vehicle, and they exchange the handcuff and they take him and carry him away. And the next day, the same inspector tell me, so they let him go. That's when we go to the PRS. Bad idea.
Them let him go. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So it's a target. But you should have report this to the US Embassy too, you know. If you make
yes, I did report it to the US Embassy.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did, and I tell them, say, if I die, is the police kill me?
That's why it's enough returning resident now, you know, the foolishness, you know, because remember, you know, when they always hear returning resident, they must still citizens now where they might come from. Them not didn't know that. You think they might eat that? See? Them just a return to a place, you know, you're born, they like Salman or them that return.
Yeah.
And say, okay, you know, after them come out of the ocean, them go back to, you know, for spawn and then die after something. Them just want to take them years out there and go and build the country. But when you know run them way, I want to rob them. I want to deal with them. So what happen? Eh? And the young youth, I want to question him. Him come on profile and a boast from front of me. Young youth like this. Number one, you're flying already. I mean, I don't know if the JCF hierarchy hear this. But you are flying, you are say you crash a Roselle. That are near to the falls, out of St. Thomas. See? You fly from New York and you gone where? In a Montego Bay. And I drive from down there, so when I just listen, the man have around 20 mile to go to Morant Bay from where I'm there, from out of the airport. Downtown the be 32 miles to Morant Bay when you can look it up. Check it. See? And you drive from this and say you come crash. So you crash, and then when him crash people, see there, him in the hospital, you know. Let me show you something. See them in the hospital. Them say him now walk. Them spend a time.
And it was revealed that I received injuries to the neck in fracturing bones C6 and C5 and dislocated my back.
Those are bones in the spine?
Yes.
See?
And leaving the left side of my body partially paralyzed.
So you you went to Princess Margaret Hospital?
Yes.
You're in there for about what, about 2 months?
I don't remember the time frame just now, but I was there for a while.
So you're processing all of this. You've turned your life around at this point, but then you have this massive accident and you're spending all of this time in a hospital bed. How are you processing all of this? I would at the time I would have to be strong in terms of mindset, because there were so many persons who would visit and they would be crying, and as a result of that, God gave me strength, that fuel to push on. And even hearing the doctor saying that the walking gonna take time, and then the therapist said they're gonna take some time to walk, and doing the bed therapy and then the chair therapy to walk is like, it was a process. But during the process, I found strength, and that strength propelled me forward. Explain a little bit more about that process. What did you have to do to be able to recover?
I don't know where I found that strength. I just could say it's the Almighty that gave me that strength to push on. There is no other way or force I could think of that gave me that strength.
From the hospital perspective, though, you had to be doing all kinds of different exercises. What were you doing?
I did some chair therapy, because I didn't know that at the time that if you're lying on your back for a long period of time, to get up or to sit up.
No, you're wrong again now. Remember this is Jamaica. Listen. Insurance money when you crash. Him go and crash this side. Ask 2017 if him get any money. And we know insurance pay. Because remember my father did out a crash, you know. Remember my crash too, you know. Yeah, my crash. Not even a cent. Enough people when them crash, them not get no insurance money not big. Them send them might take 6 years. From film crash and when them go through, insurance they never run through. Remember him come back and whoop in all these things. Insurance money now get that. Insurance the money at Jamaica. You run a place now. You have to talk about in the US. Insurance money now look on you and give you 10 million so easy. And that's no money. That's not money. But if I remember, you know, if you get 15 million or 15.5 million, it's like 100,000, right? 100,000. See? You understand? So we know about the claim. You tell me about insurance. Me I tell you some crash. We know about the claim. Insurance money not give them thing there. Okay? No in Jamaica. When you overseas, it's a different thing. In crash of Jamaica. A matter of fact, them no want to give nothing. And third party thing, them no give nothing either. Them no busy with you. I mean, I ask. See? All right. So, me just make that clear. Because we know the insurance company them run. We know them run. You understand? So, them look for them and give him 100 million. Eh? For can I please? Them not do that, man. The insurance are getting no money. All right. I know me not get a cent. My father dead out of accident. And me and my sister them in jail. And not if, a matter of fact, the liar take money from me. Me, that's why me abandon them. You never know. 17 a week, I remember a passenger vehicle this. But yeah, you one thing, it make it worse. You think them that give something for them alone and they look on something, them will take your money and work with them. See? The things them where him have, him not, let me tell you this, a foolishness this. Police should better invest in running profile.
It would be difficult. It caused like a blackout and you would pass out. As a result of that, day by day, they would elevate the pillows behind my back until I could go in the chair that they placed beside the bed. So give that therapy, and then the therapist would give some instructions or some series of exercise to be carried out. And I did see him, and I progressed well.
Did you ever think that they would, you know, that maybe I wouldn't be able to walk again?
There were doubts, but the willpower and the mindset was more stronger than the doubts.
No, that's been your inspiration for turning your life around, or rather, changing your path again to entrepreneurship.
Yes, because I see it as a second chance at life. So being here thinking it's a second chance, I'm just trying to make well of the chance I received.
What are you doing now?
Try to inspire others. Try to propel my family forward and myself. Try to create something that I never thought I could. Seeing that coming from the way in the country, in the deep rural era, where it's almost impossible to see people doing that. That is not from run of my neck of the place where I'm from. But as a result of the mindset and person that you are around that doing same or even doing better.
So,
a massive accident.
So who am around doing the same and doing even better? Eh? Who am around? Let me tell you this. Lantern Company, Hopes and Company, Lantern them people there. Where they, me know say them run business and them thing they can, you know. Me and them people they used to move good enough. Me and them lands them good enough. Saying, I mean, enough business people in America and them thing there, you know. Saying, we know, let me tell you this. When you have some man that got through, like all them little young youth and now you see the position where him and I say, him turn him life around after this, I think. And him the wrong people, you know, where I do even better. You know, it's not for them young youth, where them do them just go in a thing and them start build up some building or them do these things and open a parts place or them own plazas. And nobody check them. You have one word, nobody check them and you come from nothing at all, you know, nothing, they say it's impossible. And you go crash and say, all right, I change my life around as a road boy. I'm a turn police. I change my life. I just work in a car parks place. You hear the man I tell you? You hear the man attack? Eh? Yeah, brother. Them for take out in background. I know joke me I make.
Yeah, they need to check this guy. They need to
check man, them check him out, man.
They need to check.
I'm take stars and all kind of things. Check him out, man.
To what the information that I know, they need to check this guy background. They need to investigate all of that.
Yes.
Jamaica need to clean up.
That's why it can't clean, man. Too much of them, man, yeah. You know, yeah. You understand? You know, just get up.
At the time when they arrested me, I have 13 people working on the farm.
13, you employed 13 people. Yes.
Working on the farm, I have to shut it down. When we go to court, they want to lock me up again for kidnapping and all kind of charges they want to put by me. I succumb. Mr. Griffith's name mentioned again.
Mr.
Griffiths. Yes, the policeman when he Ennis, he the one that went to my friend and tell my friend to tell the big man, say, me sorry. And Griffith send me. When time the lawyer give me my chance, Mr. Champagne. And Mr. Champagne say, you can't lose the job. You want to charge him on again. When the judge tell him to go on home. You ever say they put me through hell? For what?
Yeah.
You come here and try to create a little job?
I always remember say use a thing for them because you see them yes say returning, but them don't understand say it's a citizen of the US. So when them do that now, US back them citizen, you know. So you use that pan them man. Yeah man, you use it man. Tell them want to rob you.
They was one time they was investigating me and them have to believe the man alone. The man that them talk to people.
Them say they might investigate you. If you was a white man, where you get money from, you work. You see them not understand, you know. Where them get the money from? Them because them name, the one of them name, you know. All when I see them, you know. Remember them man at the primary radar, you know. Nobody watch about SP or nothing, you know. The primary radar to sir. I no joke. Because me say the man that say I did done in a St. Thomas, you know. Me not ready fit him yet to me, I run a file. Now watch the ASP thing. You understand? Now watch the ASP thing. Just use the apartment, them know, man. Say, I know. You might have said me a return come about and say, but you're a citizen of the next country. But stand up for them people, by the way. So we not chat to them or what's the criminal, but point them out too. You understand?
I don't pay police, I pay taxes.
See? That man that say I done in a St. Thomas, I'm on St. Thomas, you know. Anything him say goes. So me know about him, man. Me know about him, man.
Let me tell you how he put it.
Yes.
Let me tell you how he put it, Mr. Lonesome.
Yes.
Let me tell you how he put it. Him said when he make phone call, he never kill nobody when he make phone call, boy dead. Can he threaten me and tell me see a long time if he dead? Him
threaten you. Wanna hear that US? ASP Gary Griffiths threaten one of a citizen as a long time if he dead. That bad. You understand? Him forget kick out of the force and get charged too. Let me say you have to hold them accountable. We're in a business. You see me I say? Yeah man. Yeah man. You see me I say? Me know, but me there watch because me soon read out him file too man. See? Him to stop him foolishness. I remember say we have enough of them more and be a file, you know. Yeah man. You remember when they leave and them go rob in a Portland there? You know, you're not less about it. You remember that police there? You know, you're not less about it. I be a thing them go on with up there now. Be a sitting.
Remember,
yeah, man.
I think at the time, I think Portland fall into Euro 5, you know, you can check it out. Investigate it.
Me check it, man. Right away.
Yeah, check it.
But I'm gonna come from my radar, man. By enough, you know, they're enough say him are the dads. Or if it be dads are your police. So him run St. Thomas.
You're supposed to take care of your citizen, not get rid of them.
No, but him supposed to work for the citizen. Not for being not dads. Nobody not put it there for dads. You understand?
I lock me up for no reason at all. Go lock up the man for what? Go spend 2 years in the court system I spend in the court system. To prove that I didn't do anything wrong.
And what them do after the 2 years? What happened with the court case?
If I'm not guilty, judge throw it out.
You found not guilty?
Yeah.
No more work up on US, man, yes. Yeah. See? So if you draw them up and tell them, say, because I watch them, you know. A time for us start plot them out now. Yeah, man, a time for us start plot them out. We not ramp with them. We not play with them, man. Them are going too much. Because everybody them see, you know, let me tell you what happened now. Them judge by they look at your skin, you know. Because if you did white, they now come on, you know. And when them here come talk to them, feel say, okay, your citizens in one place, so they can run around you and do your kind of things. No. Can't work. You understand? It cannot work. You understand? You're a US citizen. Yeah, man, you make them know there, man, make them know the rights, man. So when them come and antagonize and threaten you to kill you, you make sure you report it to them.
Yes,
tape
I did
it too.
report it to them.
And tape it too. Yeah, man. Let them dry them up, man.
I'm going to tell you an incident. My baby mother got robbed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when my baby mother got robbed, is the same police they show up at the crime scene?
Oh.
Robert gun pointing at the our food and our money and point gun for me youth. It's the same police when we go to station and go complain too.
Yeah.
And I say, you remember me? Yes. I say, if we got to see you come to kill me one night.
Yes,
and then Inspector Gardner, when we give him the report, he looked up on me and laugh.
Yes.
And tell me saying, can't do nothing. And him show up at the scene too. And I beg the baby mother, me tell you, listen, just leave it alone because guess what? You see what happened to me? Yes. And what we know so far, you have to be very careful. As to come, no investigation was done about that robbery. Yes. You can't be afraid. Because it's the same police they show up.
See, man, yeah.
Okay. The same police they show up. So how you gonna solve crime?
It's bad, man. It's bad.
We're not afraid to talk to them.
No, man, but you know we're not afraid. When you're passing here and you hear something, we have a next case to deal with that sent me with the next returning resident, I think, you know. When them kill him grandson and them do some foolishness over Abakabesa, we're going to deal with that next. Because, you know, I'm going to show it to them shoot the youth and back and them cover it up. Who now cover it up over there, I want to come to next, you know. I can't tell you, you know. Yeah, man, I come to the next, man. You want to stop that foolishness, stand the police work, stop it. You understand? In the come now do work, you know. Because man draw got, let me tell you this. Me I come from Andrews Prep, pick up my daughter already. From school and man drag, just see me can't just feel like for those pint gun. And I have to say, hey, phone, what that tell Uncle Sam say? Because my daughter them born in Jamaica. See? And you have a pint rifle. You know, me care for what? I want me get mad them job about them me do me. You know, do no job. You know, do your job, your pint cap and me like me. I want it. Me not draw down on people, so man. See? Me not have nobody at all when me there all over the place. Never pint for me, so man. And then drive away. And when me go down there, so go down and complain, them I say, oh, but they never do nothing, you know, so you know, you can't, you know, cause we now go find them. And the first, them take my back seat and I know we can't find them. So you have to come down and when we see the criminal them in a badge and gun, with badge and gun and go on and give problem, we have to pint them out. We have to pint them out. See? We have to pint them out. It's bad. Now you have some police in a St. Thomas. Around this like something, it's a gang thing, it's a gangster thing where we say, it have to stop, brother. It have to stop. And Gary, your name I call up in a lot of things, yes, sir. A lot of things as a ASP, as a ACP. I must say Assistant Commissioner of Police, no? His name I call up, say him I did done. And where him say goes. Saying, and me not ask, I tell you, your name I call up in enough things. Yeah? So, you hear me come out. Maybe, you know, there's one and a little minute, you hear your name call up in some things. Because your name I call up in a lot of things. You're wrong. Just try to be a police. That me I tell you. I'll leave before your name call. Leave. You understand? Resign, go sit down. All right. Me just get a warning. Yeah, man. Where's the parlor? So right now, your farm, you employ back some couple of the people them where you have to shut down your place?
Yeah, me employ back some of the people them and plus me have this farm office here, you know, because to what's going on, we can't stay here.
Okay. So you see the man have returned back.
Yeah, because when it comes to the point where when they catch up a man running up a bicycle on the farm, come take things and we can't go to the station, they run me out of station.
Them run you out of station? Yeah. Oh, police. That means if loans have come to the station, that try run me too. So, true me talk now, no, but una personal vendetta una carry. You carry another job. And a private thing and a phone station. You're not supposed to run a citizen out of the station. You're not supposed to give a listening ear. So if anybody come for rob, now you realize the firearm. And if somebody come for rob or attack you shoot them now, them come pressure you. People breaking at your home. And you hold one of the youth them. Them one them thief. What you missing?
The phone, bicycle, and liquor. And school bag.
Phone, bicycle, liquor, school bag.
Yeah, and tablet.
And tablet. Okay.
And when we have to use when the liquor liquor then go because them liquor they very expensive. You know, nobody now buy them on the street. Him tell me say go a policeman event.
Right. So your house them look at your house them come for buck and thing. So you sell the farm now because you want to leave back. me have a brethren from me and him used to power in a UK, and you know is a ex-police, you know. And him now did return and try to build a studio, try to build up some things in a St. Thomas, same place out there. Out of Johnson Town or where they mark it. That's out the road there. Yeah, from Morant Bay. And then make him leave and nobody do him do. Then see when I text it from him. You understand? And just leave and go back to England and do nothing.
Not ease up off for you.
Yeah, man. Criminal them, man. Them not act as police, none at all. No police. When you go and make a report, and if you have them man, you will say them are the done for the place. Who you report to? You not report to him. When you look on film faces, you can see it like in night. See, you not report to him. And them supposed to be police. You see me I say? So them man, you know, it's like they must say, yeah, me have the power. Once a police, twice a civilian. See, and them not check these things, you know. Them a mash up the country. But what I'm to do is who can run. What I'm to do is when you come like you, we have an exit where you have your American citizen, them have other citizenship. What I'm to do is when I have nothing, them never move to Jamaica yet, they never have a passport. Them can't do nothing, them can't get out. What happened to them? They never move yet. Me just see police, the car man off a bike, and he say him not have no paper, the man never have no paper. That it bad. That bad, brother. You lick off a man and woman off a bike and say him never have no paper. That no make you fit take a car and red on the night. You mash up government car and thing and fi kill. Want kill two of the citizens because them don't have no paper. That no make no sense. You see me I say? But me no wrong, you know, sell it and you sell it and return. You better off. Just sell it. All I return the resident don't have that so much pressure. I want to just lift up. Lift up, sell out back the thing them and lift up, man. You understand? Yeah, man. Because if you there you get 13 person and people work. Yeah? By your farm. And them are come now at accept by you and thing, just sell it. See if you can get sale for your place and thing and sell it, man. It don't make no sense, man. See? It don't make no sense, brother. You understand? So me I encourage you to sell it for you, man. But
no, I have it up for sale. I have it up for sale. The sign is there on the real time. I have it up for sale.
All right, then I'm going to talk.
If it is still already, I would have gone already.
How much acre?
120 acre.
120 acre. Here there. I have to sell it. My virgin just buy a 38.
You come with a farm tractor with implements and a truck.
Okay, so you have the truck and the tractor and thing. My virgin just buy around 38 acre. Him just come to the one some land and him just go tell me say him does get kind of, you know, in my bedroom, you know, you try to motivate up to do some work and give people them some work. So I get 38 acre and I sent me, say I'm going to do some farming and give the people them some work, you know. Encourage him, big up yourself, sir. See? Yeah, man. So we are trying, you know, see if we can create some job. But if I think like this a better you sell it. Me I gotta talk out the ear and I see who want, but come here, you know, matter of fact. I see who overseas want it state speed. If it said just sell it and leave out the man, sooner it better, man. You know, make no sense.
I advise nobody to come from overseas come here, you know, because they come at their own risk.
And that again.
They come at their own risk because there's nowhere to go, nobody to say anything to. They all cover for each other and use it as a bargaining chip. Jamaica can't run, sir.
It's wicked, man. It's wicked.
Jamaica can't run, sir.
Yeah, man.
You cannot run under this condition and survive.
Yeah. Somebody said we're in St. Thomas. Them that invest in the business. We're in St. Thomas.
It's in St. Thomas.
Nice place to say, you know.
Yeah, it's a lot of flat land. There's no hill.
Yeah, nice place to say, man. Right about that's a nice. You see me
I
say?
Because I bought it to create job because I return here, you know, when you return to have to sit down every day. Me and my wife sit down and plan and say, what we can do is less risk.
So me tell the people them.
It's mistake.
All right, and look where you live, man. As you reach Port Morant, you just go straight through and go to Erie Castle and go to Sunny Hill and then you reach out about
It's close to the fountain. It's close to the fountain.
Yeah, right, but all right.
Right down the street from the police station.
Yeah, and them now work good neither. No across this.
Yeah, let me tell you, I go there, they run me to the station and say they ban me from our station. A policeman pull me to the side and tell me why they don't know me. Yes, so they ban me from all station.
Yeah,
when
man.
I go to court and I'm explaining these things to the judge, right? I said they try to kill me. You know what the judge said to me? Because at the time I was outside when they my life for me. The judge asked me when I still outside, let me not afraid. So when I said,
so the judge said if you're not afraid?
Yes, I'm outside if you're not afraid.
Fully judge want them and tell them leave you alone. When you hear this US, you know people are US are watching me. Eh?
The judge was supposed to make sure he said.
Yeah, all right.
Listen to what I said.
Yes.
You hear me say what? The judge.
Yes. Say if you're not afraid.
Split justice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I say more US. Me know US are listen this. And you know, you tell them now we can't make them listen it again because them investigate this. I investigate the whole of them police I want me sure. Especially the young one there. Eh? You're in an accident and then it show you because the people them where you round. Be sure of the police them where you can think of the colleagues them where you round. I mean, can't enough of them right now, them there we get the razor pay, the money can't even do nothing. But you're a young youth and you are coming from New York. People look on it. You come from New York and you fly go land. We are mobile. If you drive up when the airport just right on the road there, so. Just right over there, so. See, from downtown to go, Marant be at 32 miles. 32 miles. You take more than 100 miles and come and you drive, a matter of fact, you drive that local. You drive come through town because you say when you go to Roselle. And that's right after doing the pen there. So, two white horses when you go down where they fall there. So. See? And if you say you go off, on good part of this with the cliff on the right hand side. When you drive come on the right hand side, that means either Swift Cross Road. Because where Roselle they say you can't run go down to the sea. But if you hang off, that means up more where them fill back the gas or something near Berlin there. So if you say you can't hang off, remember you know the couple nobody you say you dangle off and you come over, that means part of it over. And then you come and say, okay, this changed me and make me, you know, your parts place. So if you get a license and thing for importing, because remember you can't just say me up in a parts place. I'm going to buy it from birds out of parts. That don't make no sense if you import it. So you sit up on so much money, young man? Yeah, man. Where people are bad for pay. Yeah, people are work out 40 years and have nothing. Yeah? 40 years. Brethren, them for looking at your account, them for run your profile. We need to run your profile because we have your name. We have to run your profile. And you have a much business place for you, and your family, your mother, they don't have nothing that you have nothing running make of your words. Eh? Not hear you. Me give them a case to go open. You understand? So I use the police thing there as a bomba, and him tell the same was a rude boy. Same go turn police now criminal with badge and gun. See? Me not believe in that boy a rude boy and go turn police, you know. Me know that with the guy, you know. You understand? Say I bring a rudeness, you know, in the force to protect, you know, that way that do, you can do it better now. See? Him say time come talk for himself. And then the profile where him do me, I tell you. Man, you just throw away yourself, man. You throw away yourself. In the cover like my son, you know. See? And then you come say why you have much different business place. After any equipment, that means if it's 2017, if it's all right, 2018 or 2019, we get back on my foot. I'm just say all right because who own me? I do this, I do better. Who own you? Whose company that? Can none of them police about them I do this and do better? None of them. Who own you? So you just go hard and open a parts shop and a bike. If you open a bike shop, enough money that you in a parts shop, you know, and other places, you know. Yeah, man. The God can't change him spot. Right away, him tell by himself. And him tell him, nothing at all. And like him spend decades in something and build up something, you know. Him just go crash and come from New York. He might have fly out to, you know. And the little pair where you have, you know. Italy can't move. Why you think US get so much of them? Because them pay can't move them much if you buy a ticket and you want to spend all one couple of days, 2-3 days and flying back. It's coming like a waste of money. Because you have work to do. Right away upon the scope. A red flag. Right away a red flag. Them think people are idiot. See? Because them feel so them smart. Eh? Boy, them dumb man. Me no wrong you, sir. 120 acre. What about this, sir? Alright, so I'm going to see who, I'm going to talk to one of my bedroom when I'm done right now. Kind of like him, I'm going to fly in, but he may create the place. And it feels enough to, send some of the things, send some picture, come give me with that place, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, man, when you're done, just get some picture and something and send, come give me the place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm going to talk to you after the year, send it, come give me my bedroom, you know, them place there, and I think can't go there, but
you know, Jamaica is a beautiful place, you know, but the thing is
it can't
make sure that it works for everyone.
Yes.
Not only some people, everyone, the rich and the poor,
yes,
and the middle class.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what I learned when I went to the US. I was a businessman also in the US.
Yeah, right.
People don't know. This is how I get my money. I was a businessman. The reason why I returned to Jamaica, I lost my only child at the time.
Yeah,
and
man.
I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yes,
I tried therapy. I wasn't even drinking, and I started drinking a little alcohol again. And I tried therapy. It worked for me. So basically, I say, well, you know what? Let me go back home and see if you can get man. That's how I end up back in Jamaica.
Because you're a businessman, we either make more money, but you also have the sunshine. Because you have some people that say, so I get older now, maybe just go. Whereas when I see no snow, I mean, I feel no coldness. I just have one kind of weather, you know, and I can just do some things and give some people some job, you know, and you can buy some things with ease. Can you imagine? If a man say the most sell $1 million, in a Jamaica term, you know, $1 million now, you know, 100 million Jamaican, that, you know. You understand?
You know, also, you know, when I came here, they say, oh, it's so young, I'm retired. At the time when I came to Jamaica, I was about 45, going 46.
Yes. And you spent 30 years.
Because I applied for the return residence status. So they know that I'm here legally.
Oh, them know. Okay.
Yeah.
Because you're a businessman. But what me ask now? But if you have your legal business running in the US, even if you, well, me don't know. You might have said, okay, I'm retire. Because I'm there from when I'm a businessman. You shut down those, you sell out those business.
Yes, at the time, I sold it out because I have to show them the documents at the return resident building.
But you shouldn't sell out your business then. You should have keep, because I remember, you know, them there in the US, you know. But you see, you just have a country.
At the time, I didn't expect that this would have happened to me. I didn't expect that this would have happened to me.
And tell me what?
My slide is mine. I tell you come back now and you're doing something for the community and for the country, you know, you're going to be appreciated, especially by the government. You understand? I'm supposed to get this treatment from the resident, not from the government.
Not from the not care what me else. Yes. Yeah, man.
The police is the government, you know. Something happened and I come to you. And the person to you.
Yeah,
and
man.
You turn around and lock me up a month later.
Yeah. Well on then. Hold on, don't move. Yeah, my brother. I'm a, you know, undercover Virginia call me. Me soon call you back. Me know you might talk what. Me soon call you back. Me just finish talk to me. Yeah. Soon call you back. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me are here.
Yeah, when they asked the officer who arrested me in court, they asked him, did you investigate? He said yes. He said, who investigated him? He said, did you go by his house and ask him any question or ask him family any question? No. You just come and lock me up, sir. Because Mr. Griffith said, lock up the man there. As with him telling me, he said so.
So Mr. Griffith just say, oh, so you're not running extortion. Tell me something. You used to run extortion money or you refuse to give them extortion money. That's why they might pressure you. Because them have the reason you have your like, you know run. They come after me, you know, you come side with you. So the things I was scared now when they lock me up, they'll come and say, what go on? You understand? And then try to push something in their hand. Oh. You understand?
But I'm not about that. So when I realize now that I'm going now, that's when they turn up the heat. Come here, money.
Your money. Yes.
The youth is a known criminal, you know.
Yes.
If him put my hand, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Put my hand book, you know. Because when people realize that the police lock me up for him, they can't believe. We all trade them, you know. Can't believe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I don't touch the youth. I do. Him stay on the yard and hold in the yard and talk
yeah, man.
I may ask him the question.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And they come and lock me up without proper investigation.
Yeah,
and charge me.
Yes.
I have me I run for my life and I grab my family and I run. From the police. Man show up on my place to come kill me several times.
Man come, okay. So
several
no money.
time I see them.
Okay.
So each time the alarm go off on them. Because they can't bypass the alarm.
So I try to go in. But you have principle, but you have some discipline, boy, you do, because you have your license for your arm and you watch. And you see what I go on, but you know, discharge it like that. And come here, you do the right thing. I'm up early, I'm up at night time, you know, because I know what's taking place. You know, you typically live like this for the rest of my life. Yeah.
I stay up at night time, I look who I come. Every time the alarm go off, we jump up.
Yeah.
And I circle the house.
So, but that not safe for you neither, and that not safe for your family.
No,
neither.
it's not.
And
that's why I say.
But yeah, what you gotta do now, you gotta sell it, and you gotta lose some money, because you gotta lose some money now, because the money did value now. So the time when you buy up them thing, they might get it for your thing, I might sell it back for your thing. But you know, say you have to buy a US, yes.
I don't want to talk and hear how much I spend, you know.
No, you know. Yeah, you don't have to talk. You don't have to talk, man.
You hear me say though? And I can't believe that I'm going through this.
Yeah, man.
And they say they want you to create a better Jamaica. How are you going to create a better Jamaica? Huh? How are we gonna possible? Tell me, Mr. Alonso.
You can't create it like this, man. And then we have to start holding them accountable. Mr. You have cameras around your place? And you don't put them up?
Camera would did already. Because I would know I'm going to go get them.
Oh.
Investigation get me this far, you know.
Yeah, well, because you want to know and carry it, go get them. But if you have a camera, and I'm there you have to make sure you get people like me, man. That me, so I hold it to, I mean, around put them, you know. Because I'm not busy about them and them dirty life, you know. I hold them as police, and police, you know, you're there for the serve, protect, and reassure. I hold them, no higher, like no God and goddesses. No, you're just a worker. On the security side.
You can't carry camera go to the station.
Eh?
When you go to the CIB office, a Johnson run the CIB office, and he want work with them. So who me gonna come to? Who me gonna get that camera to?
A gangster thing I go on, you know. The gangster thing I go on.
Tell me.
Yeah? That's what I say no, but you say if you have some footage, just run it for my man. I want to shine the spotlight on them, and I give them profile. Like what I want to go a profile until the while, you know. You might have young you that. Yeah, man.
Check him background.
Yeah.
Put him for a profile.
No, me like it, because I can't see him profile him. Come tell me what you want to tell me. No, them for go check them background. See? Because you're flying, and when you're flying, it raise red flag. US, when I hear me, the youth are raising no red flag. You fly go to New York, you go fly go to New York for. People can't get PR money for go do while you fly go to New York and fly go in a Marant Bay. If you drive up to go to St. Thomas, we don't know nobody do that. Eh? And like in driving in a maybe fly come down in a night too. When less them know where them a fly up, where them a fly about. Is a reason why them choose a place to come to, you know. Sometimes when them go up and them have some food to collect and them a come to, them know who a work. Them know who a work, so them flying at night when certain people are work. So when them are work, no, you know, say you come too easy. Remember just bust some of them sitting. Saying? So if them stop up some things where them stopping the door for carry tea in, saying the money, you know, they know who I work. Say it bad. You see what I say? It bad, man.
Once
bad.
The US,
so,
what I would like the US, what I would like to Mr. Alonso, I don't cut you.
Yeah.
What I would like the US to do is whenever time they find out say they're dirty, take away their visa.
No, man, them for trap them and send them a prison. I don't want them to take with them visa. I want them send them a prison.
Yeah, but you don't catch all of them.
No, man, them all come, the man. Them all come US smart, you know. They must take it. We don't want to stop them in there. We want them, yeah, man, we want them fly in and then them lock them up. And build them case and send them a prison. All of them. Whether them a politician or a big man. Make them run in, not take with them visa. Yeah, be younger, make them, remember them have some things where you want to seize, you know. So you want to see where them are going and you pluck out the road. You start to see some of them, like the girl will go up the other day. You know, say $6.1 million. She a police and she won't go up there. Like them a eat that, you know. And run, go in and think, say, okay, get me nice now. You know, say them go back on her. She'll be a US citizen for your time. You know, because she'll go stay with them for your time, you know. You understand? Yeah, man, she'll go stay there for a couple of years, man. Then they may dip her back now. She turn a returning resident after that. But right now, she alright, man. She get a place in the US stay, man. You see me, I say? And your police, I serve. Yeah, and you're supposed to, you know, this, you're supposed to think about, you know, respect laws. Because you're there, you know, uphold the laws. So you're supposed to respect laws and, you know, you serve. So, you know, you won't die. Nothing at all, not supposed to move you, man. But you see the dishonesty and then kind of paper printing. Now, that's a mash up the place, you know, brother. You understand? It's a mash up the place. Now you have to go sell your place and thing. And the faster you can get sale and leave that place, it's better for you, you know. Better for you, man. Yeah, man. You set up back your things so you can get back off of this and stop back your thing. You know, if you go up in there, if you don't want no coal, you know, if you go up in the way, no coal, you can find some down, you know. You have some of the place where you can go find, man. You have some place where it's so cold, you know.
Well, remember, I'm a US citizen. I could have go to anywhere in the world I wanted to go to. And I choose where I was born.
You see me, I say? Yeah, man. So you see, you have to fling that around and make sure, you know, say, hey, you're a US citizen, we don't forget that. So you don't come at me. A US come at them, man. Because when they meet them, I come at them, man. So make them stay there. And that, you know, because you say, if you don't have that now, them destroy you already, you know. Them a play with you, they know, you know. If I know that, them destroy you a long time, man. But they will say, yo, who want this time and about hear this now, it kind of hard for this time. Because remember, say, US are running per way, you know. Yeah, man, for you, US citizen, they might be there. Yeah, because now you think US have it up? Yeah. You think US now have them up? But them don't want to do it. So remember, them are the police. Remember, you know, criminal, they come and kill you. But who send the criminal? Who send the criminal? Because they want to look like a criminal and then them still have it up, but them know it's dangerous. But if them know it's a police, where you can go, what you talk about now, worries, man. So them go like them look for the criminal when them either have the criminal, them send the criminal. Them to stop it, man. Them need to stop it, brother. See? Yeah, man. Them need to stop it, man. I'm talk back to your affair. Because I have a next case from one deal with them kill the man grandson.
I want to say one thing before I come out of here. You have some decent police out there.
Of course.
Right? Because
Big them up.
For some of them, if it wasn't for some of them, I wouldn't be alive talking to you today.
Yeah, man. You have to big up the decent one, them, man. Decent police. Them know the foolishness.
When they suspect that they're talking to me, you know what they do? They send them go somewhere far.
Them transfer them. Them don't want nobody to. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Them transfer them. It's bad. You see me, I say? Just go and do your thing. So, the farm, 120 acre with a tractor. It have truck. It have water on it. It have everything on it. You have house on it. You know the greenhouse.
Yes, the house is on there. I build a house on there also. You come with a well.
You come with a well. Well, that's I do no well. You see me, I say?
Also a river run through it also.
What? So no good, man. You see me, I say? Good. What I tell you? You have that now, you're in pride the people, them could, you know, and make them go and eat some food and think the government have nothing for, you know. And somebody want to know the price. All right, hear this now. You're gonna knock me, and I get that for you, yeah? Knock me, sweet, knock me. See that? Knock me, yeah? Knock me up. Get that for you too, yeah? All right. When you're done, you knock me up, man. You get that for you. Somebody want to know the price, yeah? But when you're done, you knock it. Yeah, I make them knock me and then me just, yeah, get thrown to your thing. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, just move fast as possible and done with them. Because it don't make no sense. You can't make them beat up your life neither, yeah, man.
Yeah. You don't worth it. You don't worth it. I try.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. All right. If anything now later, come some other people are calling me, yeah, brother?
Oh, okay.
I'm me soon call you back, man, after me sign off, yeah?
All right, Mr. Lutz.
All right, bless. Yeah, man. See what call me now. Yeah. Let me see what call me. Yeah, man. Soon call back. Soon. Back. Yeah, man, they clear that thing them to stop it. And we have real police right now run some police station and them thing there. Foolishness have to stop, you know. It have to stop, man. Need to stop. See me I say? Need to stop. And US, soon a citizen under threat there by Jamaican police. Yeah. Some criminal police. And when you look on a youth there, we are running out of a place. And say him do this and him have parts store and bike shop, bike store. If you want to buy and sell bike and them thing that him fix them hour. And then him have other place. Ottawa. You much people work so hard deny police and carry 7 or 11. Me never not ask. See? But just a young youth have everything I tell you, boy, I never have nothing. Broke. Nah, nothing. But him have everything and still a molest people. Yeah, man. One for a drop in profile, man. Yeah? Me there, yeah? Lonesome. Soon I got back, you know. Yeah, man. Keep them real. Me there. Lonesome up.